making this image into different colors, and let me show you a couple of ways. First, I wanted to show you how I uploaded it. If you notice, I did not change the color tolerance. I left it as is, and I just cropped a little closer into the image. And I will tell you, I didn't realize it, but I needed to increase the color tolerance, which is something I do on every image. Just didn't do it on this one, but I'm glad I didn't, so I could show you. You see the little dots and all of the imperfections? Well, that's what color tolerance cleans. So let me go back through the same steps. I'm going to crop it first, and then I'm going to click on select and increase my color tolerance to 100. If you're doing this on a computer, your color tolerance will be to the left hand. You have to scroll down. All right, so I have it ready. Now, where I'm from, we actually have a Spartan team mascot, and it's red and gold. So I'm going to show you with those two colors. And you saw the mascots already a lot cleaner. All right, so I did a duplicate because I'm going to show you different ways. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make this one light colored so it's easier to see. And I have my Spartan here. Okay. All right. So there's a couple ways. You can do it straight down the middle. And when you do this, you're just going to have to make sure that you press the first color that you want. Any of them, doesn't matter. Line it up, line both of them up, and then you can slice through it. So now that you have the slice through, you can actually change the color here so you can see the difference. Now, the nice thing is when it cuts, it's going to cut the red part, it's going to cut the yellow part. You're going to have to physically align them. You could also go diagonal to where you can get a diagonal half and half. I like to bring it to the front, like my image, because then you can kind of see how much of it is going to be covered. And make changes here. So I made it wider, kind of rotated a little bit, and it's really to your liking. It's not for me personally, so I'm just giving you the idea, right? So slice it here. You can only slice 2 images at a time, so it's perfect because you have that bluish image and the black image at that time. Same here, change your colors so you can at least get the visual and see if that's how you like it. And under the red will be the blue. Wherever you sliced, it'll be there. Under the yellow, there won't be anything because remember, we sliced through the blue on the left-hand side. So I like to remove it just because I don't want to get confused later. So get that out of the way. All right. So if you notice, those are set. Now, if you're thinking, well, that's not exactly how I wanted it. I want the image. I'm going to bring back the Spartan again, the clean one. And if you're saying, no, what I meant is I want the helmet to be one color and the top brush to be a different color, that's fine. Then turn it any color, then duplicate it and hit contour and click on the opposite. So for this, I'm going to make the brush top to be yellow and the helmet to be red. Now, I don't want the red part to also print the brush part, so I have to get real close to it and bring it up. Now, I'm going to contour, and you can do it 2 different ways. You can click on every single part like I was doing here, or just hit hide all, and then just click on the one thing you want visible and remove everything else. And now you can do it this way. It's up to you. It's based on your liking. That little message came up just because I have made them too big, so I'm just gonna decrease the size here. While I do that, I wanted to undo, and for some reason I had not had coffee, couldn't find my undo here. But really, essentially, what you want to do is once you're happy with how you have it, because you have 2 layers, you want to make sure that when you're sizing, that you highlight both. That way you don't lose the integrity of either or items that you have, the yellow and the red. But here I was still having a hard time, but if you notice, I highlighted both, and now I'm going to come and make the changes here just so that I can show you once I take it to the mat, how it would look. Once you have it in your mat, you select your colors, you have the cut, make sure you mirror if you're making a shirt, and then once you have it on your shirt, you'll be able to play with the layers. So that's one, and for the red, and this is for the yellow.